soldiers, sailors, airmen, Marines, Coasties, and even the Space Force Guardians out there. Welcome to VetCoin Bootcamp. If you're a veteran, someone that supports veterans, or you're just interested in the blockchain, you are in the right place. Here at VetCoin Bootcamp, we tackle your most pressing questions about the blockchain using simple and easy to understand grunt speak. So sit back and relax, and we'll learn together. Today, we'll cover the subject, what is Web 3, sometimes called Web 3.0. Well, what is Web 3? People are saying that we are at the precipice of a change in order of magnitude greater than that of the personal computer, internet, or social media put together. It's a tragedy, but those people and organizations that fail to transform will soon find themselves left behind in a Web 3 world for which they are unprepared. So just what is Web 3? Well, first we have to start at the beginning. First came Web 1 that allowed you to access data. Web 1 was powered by technologies such as dial-up internet, bulletin boards, and email. Believe it or not, there used to be a version of the internet that existed before social media and video streaming. I know, it's hard, right? Well, Web 1.0 refers to roughly the period from 1991 to 2004, where most websites were static web pages, and the vast majority of users were consumers, not producers of content. In Web 1, the internet used to be dominated by AltaVista and Netscape. Back then, the internet existed to only advertise to the brick-and-mortar companies. These websites were called the read-only web, meaning that you were only allowed to search for information and read it. Most e-commerce websites are still Web 1 in nature, since the concept behind them is pretty simple, that being to present products to customers and to take money from the ones who are interested. These websites are usually very smooth and fast, however, the level of user interaction is minimal. Next came Web 2, where you became the data. Web 2 is powered by technologies such as broadband internet, smartphones, and social media. This is called the read-write web. Web 2.0 or Web 2 is based on the idea that the web was the platform and centered on the user-created content uploaded to social media and networking services, blogs, and wikis, among others. Web 2 is generally considered to have begun around 2004 and continues to the current day. Now, in Web 2, users were not just idle visitors. They could create their own content and upload it to a website. According to a survey, 90% of customers read online reviews before purchasing, and 88% of them trust them as much as personal recommendation. So what's the real problem with Web 2? Well, the problem is, to benefit from all the conveniences of free real-time entertainment, you have to sign over all of your personal data. Companies then sell this data to others and make money off of you. The big issue with Web 2 is that power is centralized in the hands of a few powerful companies. The problem is, you have to make a deal with the social media devil, or you and your organization are going to be left behind. So what's Web 3? Well, Web 3 in simplest terms is when you own the data. It's going to be powered by technologies such as the blockchain, NFTs or non-fungible tokens, smart contracts, and decentralized autonomous organizations, also called DAOs, D-A-O. Web 3 is supposed to break the world free of this monopolistic control. At its most basic level, Web 3 refers to a decentralized online ecosystem based on the blockchain. Platforms and apps built on Web 3 won't be owned by a central gatekeeper, but rather by users who earn their ownership stake by helping to develop and maintain those services. As Gian Gonzaga, PhD, Senior Director of Research and Development at the dating site eHarmony says, the web can give you something back that is not previously known. Web 3 learns and understands who you are and gives you something back. Web 3 benefits include individuals and content creators who could free their lives up from centralized social media and gives them back the ownership of the data and the things that they create. This could be an amazing transformation that puts power back in the hands of the people. Alright, so let's put this all together. On this chart, on the x-axis is time, on the y-axis is change. We've been through Web 1, where you can access data, Web 2, where you are the data, to where we're at now, somewhere between Web 2 and Web 3. In Web 3, you will own the data. And finally, the metaverse, where the physical and virtual worlds merge, all built on the foundation of the blockchain. That's a pretty big topic, so we're going to save that for next week. Well, thank you so much for joining us today as we discuss Web 1, Web 2, and Web 3. And please join us next time when we take on the metaverse. So, if you have any questions, please enter them below. We'll take the best questions and make them the topics of future VetCoin Bootcamp episodes. And just a friendly reminder, this video today was brought to you by VetCoin, where our mission is to harness the power of the blockchain to connect, enable, and transform veteran communities. If you want to join us, visit www.vetcoinhq.com. And if you see that QR code on the right, if you scan that For a limited time, you will get free VetCoin airdropped to your wallet. So all you gotta do is scan that barcode and follow the instructions. So, as always, we salute you veterans, and we'll see you in the Vetiverse.